Good morning, Alex. It's Saturday, September 10th, and I realize that your video falls on the 10-year anniversary of September 11th, but I wanted to throw in a few of my own thoughts on it. The first one being that it's over-sensationalized on television, and that I find it to be in bad taste. I'm not trying to belittle the importance of the day or the significance of what happened or the sacrifices that people made, the loss, I'm not trying to belittle any of that. I just don't like this whole idea of making this huge deal out of it 10 years later because it's the 10-year anniversary. I mean, it's like the news stations have been waiting for a chance to do something else big and over-sensationalized, like I said before. I agree that it's a good idea to look back and remember and be grateful and humbled by the sacrifices people made and everything that went on back then. And in the meantime, I just don't think that I should have to hear about it in a voice that goes like this. 10 years ago, on this day in America, we were attacked by terrorists. It's like, come on, people, let's talk about this like human beings with feelings. It wasn't a terribly exciting day. I mostly just did a load of laundry and tried to relax a little bit. It's been kind of a rough week. And cleaning off my desk so that it's somewhat functional by the time the school year comes around in a couple weeks now. That is a lot of money. I just want to clarify that yesterday I was not driving while filming. I was at a stoplight and it just turned green as I was filming that, and that's why it's only a few seconds long. Nor was I trying to be like John Green. Though I am honored that you would think so, and I have to flat out disagree when you say that I'm smarter than John Green. In John's Vlogbrothers video on Wednesday, September 7th, while analyzing The Great Gatsby, he said, and I quote, "There will never be enough money and fame and love for us in this world, because every time we get what we thought we wanted, we realize we want more. Because what we really want is to go back in time to some place when we felt safe, some time before we discovered violence and corruption, when we were happy and pure and innocent." I'm sorry, but as smart as I may be, and as much as I may have been able to figure that out on my own, I could never have phrased it so perfectly and eloquently, and I think it's important that it is, because it has so much truth in it. So many of us feel unwhole and dissatisfied with our lives, and the truth is that we will never feel whole or satisfied because we are looking for something impossible. It doesn't mean that we can't be happy, it just means that we shouldn't expect to be happy the way we were when we were 6. I also just want to include that I finished 13 Little Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson, and that I did really enjoy the book. She's really funny and just kind of bizarre in a way. She's very unique, and I like her writing style a lot. The only thing I maybe didn't like so much about it is that now that I've read it, I have to read the sequel. I just have to, and I don't know where I can get it quickly. So that sucks for me. And if I had to choose between John Green and Maureen Johnson's books, I would choose John Green's. And normally I wouldn't, rate the two against each other, except that we kind of had a discussion about that before. I think Maureen Johnson is fantastic and funny and, bizarre and everything. I just prefer John Green's cleverness in a way, and I feel that Maureen Johnson, while she is obviously brilliant, doesn't include the same sort of clever humor or like witty humor in her characters that John Green does. So in the meantime, I've been reading A Briefer History of Time by Stephen Hawking. It's this present that my aunt and uncle got for me. Learn a little bit about the universe, though most of it is stuff I already know. It's pretty basic. Here's my broken camera. You can see that this came off of it. It snapped off, so that's not going to be fixed easily. It's tiny little plastic part that snapped, and I mean, it still functions. It just kind of sucks. I think I want pizza for dinner, so I'm going to try and find some. Alright, so I ended up getting a chicken burrito instead. So that chicken burrito was delicious. Alex, tell Max early happy birthday from me. Give him a high five. And I will talk to you later. I love you.